What do you attribute a lot of the success for the consumer version of the product on the trivia side? Was it due to the fact that you guys were kind of early to apps in general, or was it some kind of secret sauce in the way that you guys were actually presenting the trivia game?
Well, it's always a combination of things. One of the things that we did that was very unique is that we had what we called spotlight games. So we would go to DreamWorks and say, Madagascar, we will partner with you. You guys will send us your trivia questions on Madagascar, and that'll be a spotlight game that somebody will have the trivia content and be able to play against their friends. We had a Breaking Bad game. We had a Sugar Ray Leonard game.
That's
we had a Snoop Dogg game. We had 50 of them.
How good is your Snoop Dogg trivia?
What's that?
How good is your Snoop Dogg trivia?
Mine's terrible. But the whole point is unique distribution strategy, which is a lot of times that's what works. And now what we do is we kept that platform. It allows any company to brand it. So any of our customers, when they push out a trivia to their employees, it's got their logo on it. It's their game.
Yeah, it's all white labeled
content. It's seamless. And then after they play the game, they can then get invited into a discussion board about that topic, which I think is unbelievably powerful, that you're able to discuss something that is specific as far as being able to leverage best practice across a corporation, because that's the thing that gets lost every time you lose one of your old-time employees. They leave with a bunch of really good knowledge. So you think about, us, we call ourselves the knowledge retention company. And it's not just about your employees remembering their learning event that they just had or some sort of communication event, but you're also able to leverage best practice in your organization. And if you told any CEO that there's a solution out there that can bring your average employee's knowledge base way up by leveraging the best practice across your organization, would you do it? It's like, of course you would. And that's what we give people, is the ability to start leveraging their best practice. So I came out of sales. It would have been incredible when I first started in sales to be able to go through some sort of quizzing on particular topics, like here's a specific thing on negotiations, and then have some of the best sales reps say, I've been in this situation and here's what I did. I've been in this situation, here's what I did. Same thing's true for virtually every job in organizations. And one of the big things that face, you think about the oil and gas industry here in Houston, it's knowledge retention. They have people that are leaving their organizations and they're taking 30 to 40 years of knowledge with them. Have you leveraged that? Have you leveraged them?
Yeah, it's particularly true, especially in oil and gas these days, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have the great crew change in oil and gas that everyone talks about, and it's what tribal knowledge are you losing as the older generation leaves, especially now. You think about these petroleum engineers that are coming out of school, say they graduated in 2008, 2009, all they've done is reservoir engineering on shale. And so there's a lot of questions. Can these guys go and find oil in conventional fields? And a lot of the old timers think that they can't. So now that you have those, 40, 50-year petroleum engineers leaving the industry, how do you retain that knowledge that they're taking with them?
Right. So imagine a discussion board where after you just took something on how to discover oil in a conventional field, you then go there and you go to some of your top performers and you say, we want you to lead the discussion board. We want you to lead people to be able to understand what your knowledge base is.